All right, friend, welcome back to the Onto Over Purpose Paycheck podcast. I am your host, Mr. Troy, and we are here wrapping up this week's podcast. We had some great information, great details, great ideas and thoughts of how to support ourselves when we are transitioning into a new body, a new person, and all the amazing and great stuff that we are doing, what we're learning through this podcast. So, welcome back. Today's episode is Leading Your Life at the Next Level. And this is an integration episode because growth is not just about expanding, it's about leading yourself as you expand. You've stabilized, you've built systems, you've regulated, you've learned to hold more without tightening. So, now the question becomes, can you lead your life from this level? Not react to it, not survive, lead. The shift from reaction to leadership is pretty simple. Most people live reactively. They respond to urgency. They adjust to crisis. They escalate when pressured. They contract when criticized, but leadership is different. Leadership is proactive. It's intentional. It's regulated. It doesn't wait for chaos to make decisions. It decides in advance who it will be. Self-leadership is not control. It's containment. It's knowing your values, maintaining your boundaries, protecting your rhythms, staying aligned even when emotional fluctuates. It means this: you don't let mood dictate your direction. You don't let praise inflate you. You don't let criticism shrink you. You stay steady, and that steadiness is power. If you're stepping into a bigger version of your life where you're going to have more visibility, more income, more influence, and more responsibility, you cannot lead from adrenaline. You cannot lead from the fear. You cannot lead from proving. You must lead from regulation because regulation builds that trust, and trust builds your authority. The next level is not about doing more. It's about holding more. It's about becoming someone who expects stability, who expects growth, who expects alignment. So instead of asking, what if this falls apart? Ask yourself, how do I maintain this level calmly? Because that is identity based. Performance chases validation. Leadership embodies consistency. Performance reacts. Leadership responds. Performance tightens. Leadership breathes. You don't need to perform at the next level. You need to stabilize at the next level. Leadership is often quiet. It's maintaining systems when no one applauds. It holds boundaries when no one is watching. It's staying consistent when motivation dips. It's not dramatic, and it's durable. And durability builds the influence. When you look at the next level does not require intensity. It requires integration. You don't need a personality upgrade, friend. You need certain nervous system stability. You don't need to be louder, you just need to be clearer. And you don't need to prove anything, you just need to stay aligned. So ask yourself, if I stopped reacting, if I stopped bracing and I stopped proving, who would I be leading from? That's your next level. Not externally, internally. The person who can hold calm, hold pressure, hold growth without losing themselves. Exactly. All right. As we wrap up this week, you don't need permission to lead your life. You need regulation. You need stability. You need identity level alignment. The next level is not louder. It is steadier. So, if this entire expansion phase has resonated with you, and if you're ready to lead your life from alignment instead of urgency, I invite you to join the Manifesting with Purpose 4-week group coaching program. This program, we can focus on expanding your identity safely, building the nervous system stability at a higher level, manifesting from alignment instead of pressure, and leading yourself before leading anything else. If you're ready to grow without burning out, to expand without self-abandonment, and to lead from regulation instead of a reaction, this program is for you. You can find all the details and enrollment through my link tree. Click on that link, friends. Sign up today. Only 10 spots open, right? 10 spots. I want you to be one of those 10. Also, if this podcast has supported you, please follow the show, leave a rating, write a review, and share this episode with someone who needs it, because your support helps more people step into steady leadership instead of reactive growth. Because you're not just expanding, you are starting to lead. All right, friend, I hope you have a great weekend. I hope your week has been great. I hope this podcast has helped you out. And as I always say, you don't manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. Have a great weekend, my friend, and I'll see you on the next week's episode.